As the Frosty the Snowman story goes, he laughs and plays with children all day, so he does need some arms and legs to do so. This tutorial will show you how to add both so he can look just like he does in his classic storybook. Hi, my name's Kathy, and I've been teaching kids how to draw for over 20 years now. You know, my favorite thing to do is to show students that when you take things one step at a time, learning how to draw just might be easier than you think. The only supplies you need to make this drawing are just a pencil, paper, black marker, and a few crayons. You can also find a link to a free step-by-step tutorial in the description below. I just want to point out that I've already drawn center pencil guidelines on my paper, but you can do the same thing by just folding and creasing your paper in half in both directions to make some creased lines to follow. Let's start by making some marks for the size of Frosty's head. Place 4 dots like this, and then connect them with slightly curved lines. They will let us just add the hat on top of his head and a scarf below without needing to erase anything. Next, begin his face with an oval nose and one cartoon eye shape on the right and one on the left, and then the oval eyes inside. And both these shapes are tucked behind the nose just a little bit. Then add a simple mouth like this with a large curve and a small opening line underneath. Frosty also has a simple pipe that's sticking out of the right side of his mouth. Now the hat is added on top, starting with the wide brim shape. Then the sides and the top of the hat are added. Notice these all have curved lines, which make them look a little bit more round. Okay, let's work on the body now. Start with a curved shape for the scarf and add the large round shape below for the middle of Frosty's body. We can add the right arm now, which is curving up and has a mitten on the end of it. It does help to start the left arm with the mitten first, which overlaps his body a little bit, like this. Once that is drawn, draw the curved arm lines to connect it to his body, and when those are done, erase any lines inside that mitten. Now Frosty's bottom section is added below with a large round curve like this. Notice that it is bigger than the middle section. To make Frosty look like he's walking, we just need to add a boot on the right side and then one on the left. If you make the top of that left boot a little bit curved, it will look more like it's actually attached to his body. To finish his scarf, draw a long end that overlaps and erase any lines inside, so when you're done it looks like it's in front. Next come some round buttons. Notice that if we draw them following a curved line like this, they will also help make Frosty's body look a little more round and not flat. Finally, to add the broom, I'm going to start by drawing the long stick first and make it go behind that mitten. Then it's easy to add the broom end, which is really just a large U shape with a zigzag line on the end. Oh, I almost forgot to erase those lines inside the broomstick. I don't want to accidentally trace them. The last thing to draw is a snowy horizon line. All right, this Frosty drawing is all done, so it's time to get out that black marker and start tracing. Now it's a good time to erase any pencil lines. It'll make your drawing look a lot neater. Oops, one more thing I almost forgot was to trace my horizon line. Now for the coloring. You can use whatever colors you want, but I'm going to give Frosty some red boots and mittens. And I think I'll make his scarf look like the one on the left, so I'm going to begin with some red stripes. When the red stripes are done, then I'm taking a green crayon to fill in the rest. Then some brown for the broomstick and pipe. A little black and gray for that hat, and yellow for the end of the broom. I'm also going to try adding some shadows by using a light gray crayon and pressing really hard and following that curve of his body. It's also easy to add a little shadow underneath his boots. Finally, if you'd like to add a snowy background like I did on the left, you need to start with lots of circles with your sky blue crayon. When the page is filled up with circles, then come back and fill in everything between them. And that is how you draw Frosty the Snowman. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and that you learned a few things about how to make a round shape look more like a ball instead of just a flat circle. It certainly does make his drawing look a lot more interesting. If you visit my website, Art Projects for Kids, you can find many more winter lessons, including how to draw a cartoon bear and mittens. Over the years, my website has helped millions of kids learn how to draw. I am so happy you decided to join me today. And if you are watching this on YouTube, please remember to like and subscribe to my channel so you can get notified as soon as I post a new video.